Hey folks, welcome back to the Dyson Sphere program. Last time, we got titanium alloy production up and running, and invested in researching interstellar logistics, which is going to allow us to transport items between planets. Now, that's the good news. The bad news is before we actually get that up and running, we have some work to do here. The first thing we're going to do is, I noticed at the end of last episode that this copper mine was out of resources, so we're going to move it over here. And then we'll get started on figuring out what our setup for interstellar logistics is going to look like in terms of demand here on our home planet. Let's start by throwing down this miner. Something like that looks good. Okay, let's belt this over. Nice and simple. Now, where was the thing connected? Hold on. We had ore coming in here. I think it was going in here. No. Where was the ore coming in on? I mean, this line has ore on it. What is this line supposed to be? It was here. And then was it reaching across to this to put more ore in? I'm actually not sure. Hang on. Let's reload our save game here. I want to make sure I reattach that line the way it was supposed to be. So what were you doing? You were going directly into there. Okay. So it was this line here. Okay, this is tough because it's going underneath this loop. I don't actually know how to... It rejoins that line. Okay, I get it now. Interesting. I think we need to bust this down so that we can reconnect these. Let's see if that looks right. Yeah, that looks right. Okay, and then we can reconnect these. Okay. Let's do that part again. Looks good. Powered on. Connect up the belt. That should join the copper ore line. Okay, that all looks good. Now, let's head over to Titanium Land. So we're using titanium ingots in a couple places. Some of them would have been in here going into titanium crystal production. So let's change the way this works, first of all. Let's put down a single depot. We'll connect it up. And we'll put a logistics distributor on it. This is going to demand titanium ingots. And let's give it some bots. Okay. So once we have titanium arriving from another planet, it can fill in there with the local distribution network.
Flight mode.
We had another place we were using titanium, which is over here. And I think we want to do the same thing. Now, this we want to be a little bit more careful with how we do, because we'd like this to continue. Oh, this is full? No, this isn't full. This is still producing. Okay. So I guess I don't really want to try to have the distribution bot completely fill this up. So I guess the best way to do it is to set an automation limit. I feel like maybe 2 rows is enough, because this is pretty slow. So we'll set automation limits like that, and then here as well, so that these don't get refilled too much. And then we'll throw another logistics distributor on top of this. What am I missing here to make more of these? Excited plasma we have plenty of. Iron ingots. Okay. Well, let's make the 3 we can make. And put one on here. So this will also request titanium ingots.
Replication complete.
And we'll throw some bots in. Obviously 0 available routes. Okay. So those, I think, were the 2 places we were actually using titanium ingots. And so if we set up the tower to demand interstellar titanium from Alloy 1 here, and then output... So where's the other one? There's... Yeah. So we want the tower somewhere around here between these 2 requesters, I guess. Let's set it down. I guess somewhere like... I guess somewhere like here is fine. We want space around it to be able to set up other things in the future. Where's the right place to do this? If we put it here, we can have lines coming out the left, right, and bottom going to other things. So I think that's fine. So as an example, we'll do our first output here. We'll put down just one ordinary depot. Guess we'll put it like here, so that there's room for 2 more lines to come out of here if we want. And we'll just feed out. Now, how do I limit this so that it only does one type of output? I don't actually know how to do this. Can I filter the belt output? Like, let's say we set this to titanium ingots. Local demand. Remote supply. Local demand, remote supply. There we go. And we probably want to limit how many we put in here. Is this stacks? Or is it actually the number 10,000? Not quite sure. Oh, we can filter it here. Nice. Okay, so we can filter the output to titanium ingots. Let's set the local demand limit. I don't know if that's 1,000 stacks or 1,000 titanium. Because 100... 3,000 we can hold in here? Is that right? We can hold 3,000 here. So maybe for now, we'll set the demand to 3,000. I guess we'll try that and see how that works. Because this thing can hold storage as well. So there would be 3,000 in here, and then 3,000 in here. Maybe we don't need quite that many. Let's go to like 1,500. I guess it depends on how many these drones can carry. They can carry 200. So an even number probably makes more sense. Let's set it to like, all right, let's compromise. Let's set it to 2,000. This guy does not have power at the moment. Let's get him some power. Like that. Okay. So the idea is that titanium will come from Alwade 1 to this interstellar logistics station. And then, hold on one moment. Sorry, I had a little bit of a tickle in my throat there. So it'll feed in over here relatively quickly. I guess we can just ensure that throughput is as high as possible by doing something like this. Let's pop this down and put 3 sorters on it. It's probably a little overkill. I mean, 2 is probably enough. But then we put a logistics setup here. Set this to distribute to other distributors. Fill it up with bots. So then that should solve our
upgrade complete.
Vein utilization 2 is done. Very nice. Okay. That should transport titanium ingots from Alwade 1 and bring them here. The other demand we're going to want from Alwade 1 is high purity silicon. Local demand, remote supply. And then I'm still not clear on the difference between the logistics drone and the interstellar logistics vessel, but I think we'll start with the interstellar logistics vessel. So how many of these can it hold? Up to... Does it tell me? I'm not sure how many it can hold, but one of them can carry 200. And I don't know how long the trip takes them. Like a couple of minutes? So we probably want as many of these as we can make. All right, let's grab as much titanium alloy and processors as we can get our hands on. Then we'll figure out the other thing, the thruster thing. So the good news is we have a bunch of alloy. Let's just take like all the alloy here for now. And then we can get the rest elsewhere. Let's see how many of these drones we can make. I think it might be a limit of like 50. I'm not entirely sure, but let's make as many as we can. We're going to need processors for sure. Let's grab some of these. We've not got a lot of these. So we'll make however many we can, and then we'll ramp up as we go. And then the other thing we need is this... Where is it? I think it's the reinforced thruster. Let me double check the recipe here. Drone. Interstellar drone. Yeah, it requires this. Okay, so they're right next to the thing they need. All right. So reinforced thrusters, we're also going to need some of that titanium and the electromagnetic turbines. So we have the titanium in here. Let's grab some of these. And let's see how many thrusters we can make. 140? How many is needed for a drone? 2? So let's make 100. Ideally, I'd like 50 of these interstellar logistics vessels. So let's make 100. Let's make 100 of those. Okay. And now we have that thing where we just have to stand around while these are crafting. So I'll cut the video real quick. And we're done with that. Let's go ahead and try to make the drones now. How many can we make? 40? All right, let's make 40 of these. That's the most we can make for right now, so we'll just leave it there. While those are producing, let's take a look at the tech tree and see if we can't find some upgrades for these things' speed and carrying capacity. So... construction drones, no. Drone engine. That's construction drone. Drive engine? Mecha cruise speed. Energy shield we don't need. Okay. Solar sails we haven't done yet. Ray transmission we don't care about. Pile sorter upgrade? Not sure we need that. Distribution range. Now this specifically has the little bot on it. I don't think these are the interstellar things. Logistics carrier engine. Okay, so this is logistics drone. But what we want is, what we're making is not the drone, we're making the vessel. Right? Interstellar logistics vessel. So carrier is drone. Capacity is bot and drone. Bot and drone. Here's some vessel. Okay. So this is bot and drone, and this is bot, drone, and vessel. So we want to get all 6 of these to get into the vessels, it looks like. What do we think is more important to do first? Carrying capacity or flight speed? This is 50% logistics vessel navigate speed. This is plus 100 logistics vessel carrying capacity. I'm not sure. This is a 33% upgrade. This is a 50% upgrade. So let's do these first. So this is going to take 400, 600, 800 yellow cubes. I'm not sure we have enough yellow cubes at the moment to get all the way to here, but let's queue it up anyway. So there we go. And then these require... This requires purple science, but we can get here. Possibly. I don't think we have enough yellow cubes for all of that, but we'll do what we can. Because we're going to all wave 1, the other thing we're going to want is some geothermal power stations.
Insufficient material.
Let's see what's involved in making these. How many of these can I make? 2? Looks like I need a little bit more steel and copper. Photon combiners, we have 92. That's enough of those. Supermagnetic rings, we have 98 of those. So a little bit of steel and copper, we can make a few more of these engines, or geothermal plants. Looks like I've got some copper here. Let's take a couple stacks of that.
Flight mode.
And then we've got some steel here. Let's take a stack or 2 of that. And we have everything else we need with us, I think. We've got... What we might need is some... No, we've got some depots. Alright, let's queue up a few geothermal power stations here. Hopefully we can plop these in the lava. I don't know how many we're going to be able to plop down, but let's make 10. And then if we look at our replicator... We do need to... Now, did we get the drones done, or have I not built them yet? I think we made the... I think we just made the engines and not the actual drones, or did we? Yeah, we have the reinforced thrusters, but we don't have the actual drones yet. Or the vessels, rather. The interstellar vessels. Okay, we can make 40 of these, which we need to plop down here on the planet as demanders before we leave.
Flight mode.
Let's head over to the tower. I think I forgot to set the limits for part of it as well, for the silicon. So we'll fix that up. Yeah, let's set limits here to 2000 for the high purity silicon as well. We can start feeding in drones, or vessels rather. Automatically deploy transport devices. When auto placement is enabled, the item in the inventory will be automatically placed in the slot. When you open the panel... Okay. When auto deployment is enabled in sandbox mode, I don't know about that. So if I open this, more go in. Okay. So it looks like 10 is actually the max. So these additional drones we're creating, we won't be able to slot in here. So then they are going to be limited. Once we get those upgrades in place, it'll be able to do more, but I don't know if this will be able to meet demand initially, given that we're trying to run quite a few things at once. Okay, it seems like we're done here. It wouldn't hurt to have those extra drones available. We could... Now, I was advised to put them on the demand side and to leave the supply side drones empty, but maybe for this very first one, since our capacity is so low, we can throw some extra drones in there. All right, let's check our core energy. We're going to need some more fuel. We still don't really know how to deal with the graphite over here, so let's use some of it at least for fuel. That should be fine. We're gonna have to figure something out there. I was also told to look into building orbital collectors for my gas giant for hydrogen rather than using the fractionator. More great comments from Justin Clements. Do I have that unlocked? I don't think... What is this? That's a solar sail. I don't think we have orbital collectors unlocked. If we take a look at the technologies here... Interstellar power transmission? No. Gas giant exploitation. Unlocks orbital collector. So maybe we want this as well. We will need to research this first. I guess we'll have to build these to transmit power up to the gas giant to the collectors. So let's enqueue this and this as well. We're definitely not going to be able to afford all this research because we don't have enough blue cubes for it. Yellow cubes, rather. Although we did fill this up, so it should be producing the diamonds. No, that's the wrong thing. The diamonds are over here, right? And they come over here and get distributed over to sulfuric acid, or distributed over to Yellow Cube Town. All right. There's a lot of information we need here. Looks like we've got 3 bases on Alwade 1. That's troubling. I guess they must have placed another one down. They're only level 2, but we're probably going to want to clear those out sooner or later. I wonder if I should take some missile sets with me. How am I for ammo? We're fine there. Maybe we'll take some missile sets with us, and we'll clear out a base or 2 while we're up there. That'll make good places to put in these geothermal power plants. Let me see how many missile sets I can take. Oh, yeah. Let's take 800. That should be more than enough. And now, I think we head over to Alwade 1 and try to complete this planetary logistics, this interstellar logistics setup. All right, let's go.
Flight mode. Cruise mode.
Okay, seems pretty good. We'll cruise over to Alwade 1. We'll get set up with the planetary logistics and some thermal power for it. And then we'll see about maybe clearing out a base or 2 while the first couple drone flights or vessel flights head back and forth between the planets. Game is... I really like the progression in this game. It feels like there's always something new to do and always something old to fix. You know what I mean? It definitely feels like every time I feel like I've got one thing done, there's 8 more things I want to do that I've just unlocked. Now let's see if I can get into orbit around the planet. No, I'm just going to land. Oh, that's not good. Fly away. No, thank you. All right, let's finish taking these guys out. They'll fly back. Okay. have a little bit of energy left. We're on the other side of the... We're around the corner here. We can see is where our setups are. Okie doke. Let's get charged up. And let's see about where exactly we can place these thermal power plants. Okay, so like... Place one there. They can't be too close to each other. These are going straight into the grid, though. That's really nice. Place one there. Get one there. I want to save a couple. So this is really great. Look at how much energy we're producing. 44.3 megawatts. So you don't produce as much as the core at the base of the drill hole that goes into the planet at the planetary base, because those are producing like 15 megawatts. Geothermal 37%. So 65%, 70%, 89%. Okay, so the more lava it's over, the better. So this is actually kind of a bad placement. We'll grab that one up and see if we can find some better places to put them. We want to be over large chunks of open lava, it looks like. Like this will be a good one, I think. Like right here. Oh, it actually shows a little preview. That's 98%. Okay. So we've got lots of rifts. We need kind of more pools or lakes to put these down. This seems like a good area. Okay. That's 124. Let's see what we got here. Why is that one so good? 114. 114 seems like about the best we can do. Let me get the network up so I can make sure these are connecting. Get that placed. How many do I have left? 4 more? All right, I want to save a couple for the planetary bases here. Let's see. Oh yeah, look at this. 127, 128, 129. Let's put one there. There's a 124 over here. Very nice. Okay. So those are great. That's going to provide a lot of power. We're up to 46 megawatts. That should give us power, the power we need for the planetary or the interstellar tower. So next up, we want to set up our tower, and we want to feed our silicon production and our titanium production into it. So titanium ingots are here. Seems like this is pretty much the right place to put this down. Let's go ahead and set down our tower here. Very nice. Let's get it powered up. Okay. And then we can feed directly into this. Let's go ahead and set up our types. Titanium ingots, local supply, remote demand. We built a route. Very nice. Okay. Local supply, remote demand. And then we can... The demand limit should be fine. Let's dump these guys in. And then let's feed in the titanium. Do we want the Mark III belts? I think maybe we do. Because we don't have great sorters for this. Oh, we can feed it in directly, though. Now, can I do offshoots here? I guess I can only do the one. Can I get something like this? Why can't I have this split? I guess you can have split inputs but not outputs. We could do it with a splitter, I think. Let's try to get two. Well, no, because the belt speed is super good. It's the sorters on this side that are the limiter. So this can just go directly in, I think. Because it's a Mark III belt. Collides with an object? Okay. So that should feed in the titanium. If we had some resources, I could make some of the super sorters. Sorter Mark III. I guess Sorter Mark II is going to have to do it for now. Okay, so titanium ingots are going in. And I guess we'll see a drone or a vessel take off once this gets to 200. Because that's where we're currently at. There's the first 200. Shouldn't a vessel take off now? Is it not charged up, or what's going on? Does it get to 10,000 first? Or when did the vessels take off? Or maybe one's coming from the planet to pick it up. I guess I don't know. It's fine. All right, let's set up the inputs for the silicon as well, the high purity silicon. So let's see. Yeah. I think we do away with the storage entirely here. We reverse this belt. And then we... Actually, let's replace it entirely. Let's go with a Mark III belt. No, it doesn't produce that much. We don't need that. So you go like that, and then we're going to come over to... Hold on just a moment. You're going to come over to here and feed in like this. We'll send this belt into one of the inputs like that. There we go. Okay, you do need power. And then we need sorters. Okay, they're feeding in. And then we've got an output over here as well. I think we do the same thing, and then we just leave these piles here for forever, I guess.
Flight mode.
Let's reverse this path, and then bring it forward and around. I think we can squeeze it here.
Dark fog cluster is launching an assault.
Feed it in there. Okay.
Flight mode.
We do have a dark fog cluster coming in, looks like, from nearby. From over there. I should top up my missile launchers. No, we've got plenty of missile launchers. And I don't actually know if we have a signal tower on this planet. Where's the swarm? Where is it? Let's see if this gets handled. They're attacking our geothermal now.
Flight mode.
Oh, they're kind of strong, huh?
Fog cluster is launching an assault.
Okay, there's another assault coming in from over here. We do need to try to take out some of these bases, I think. Okay. Now, in terms of defense, I didn't bring any extra turrets with me.
Upgrade complete.
Okay, so logistics, vessel, navigate speed just got its upgrade. This should be sending stuff over there now. Oh, why do I have so many planetary bases? There's a lot of them. Okay, can I build...
Insufficient materials.
No, I'm gonna have to go back and bring some stuff here. Alright, well, for now... Let me top up the missiles. How do I... There we go. Okay. Let me top up the missile launchers I do have. So we have a planetary base, a battlefield analysis base. We're gonna need to bring a bunch of stuff back to take out these bases, I think. Let's dump off what we can. So there's four turrets there around this planetary analysis base.
Flight mode.
We've got some more over here. There's 100. I don't know how many I brought, but let's fill in whatever we can. Okay, that's the max, I think. We're out now. So this side is pretty well defended. We have a problem over here. What can I dump? What can I dump here that I might want later? Do I have something somewhere? Do I have storage somewhere that I can use? I don't think I do. I can put something down near... Okay, we'll put something down near the planetary base, I guess. Let's just throw down a big storage here. And we can put some things in here, I think. I don't need copper ore. I don't need you. Might theoretically need some... Well, maybe we need some of this stuff later. Some alloys. Some crystal silicon. I mean, all this stuff could be useful.
Fog cluster is launching an assault.
I think I'll keep the interstellar logistics vessels. I have some assembling machines. Hang on. We've got more dark fog fighting coming in. Looks like we handled that, though. Okay. Anything else I want to dump here? Like a handful of towers, just in case I come without them at some point. Definitely the geothermal power stations we want here. Don't think we want fractionators, matrix labs. The battlefield analysis bases we actually can put down right now. And then we'll come back and take out some bases.
Flight mode.
So let's see. I could actually use a handful of these turrets on the other side. Let me... Yeah, let me grab a couple of turrets from here, from these hard points.
Upgrade complete.
Okay, we got some upgrades going. All right, let's head over here a little bit and put down a few more missile turrets near our new geothermals, along with some analysis bases. So let's do an analysis base like here with a couple of turrets. How many turrets did I pick up? 4. So let's do 1 and 2 like that. Power them on. And then we'll put in half of whatever missiles we have. How many do we have? 245? All right. Let's put in 50 in each. Okay, that looks good.
Flight mode.
Then we'll come over to this corner and do the same thing. And then we're going to need to come back with some more turrets, some implosion cannons and shells, and some and a signal tower. And we'll set up to destroy some of the bases here. I don't know how we got this many bases. It's out of control. Okay, that looks good. For now, anyway. So where do we have? We have one base there. I wish it would like show me which planet it's on. I think that's... Where is that? Yeah, we've got 5 bases on this planet. When the hell did this happen? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Okay. Maybe 6? Yeah, we've got 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. They're all on this planet. Wow, we're gonna need to do some work. This is crazy. We can't let them get to like level 5 like they were back home. So, okay. The good news is the planetary logistics system is up and running, and we should be... I don't know. I guess I don't know if I can ever see the vessels flying in and out. Oh, we do need limits here. Okay. Let's limit this to like, I don't know, 3,000 each. This is the supply side, so 3,000 seems about right. It's got 10 drones, but it's like it said we completed a It said we completed a route, but I don't know if I guess we'll go back home and see if there's titanium and silicon over in the planetary vessel over there. So let's head back to Alwade 3 and see if our route is working correctly. Okay. Let's go. Where did that route go? It's on the other side of the planet? Yeah, okay.
Cruise mode.
There we go. All right. So we'll get home and we'll see if our interstellar route is providing materials over on the base planet. And then next episode, it's going to be war as we try to take out those insane 6 bases. Fortunately, they're all level 2, so they shouldn't be too hard to deal with. Once we get a couple of signal towers on the planet to coordinate missiles and a couple of implosion cannons, we can shift around to take out buildings. But let's check out our interstellar logistics first. I think we've run out of yellow cubes now. Because it looks like our research is stalled. Where is that?
Ended.
Okay.
Flight mode.
We were just at the mall, so yeah, we want to go over here. Oh, I'm out. I ran out of power there. Let's get charged up a bit. Burning through the graphite. Okay. That'll help us speed up. Okay, that should be enough.
Flight mode.
Let's get over to the other tower and see if materials are coming in. It doesn't look like the routes are happening. And I'm not sure why. We don't need warpers. Local demand, remote supply. Local demand, remote supply. They don't seem to be attracting... We don't seem to be attracting titanium ingots from Alwade 1, and I'm not sure what I've done wrong here. Is it... Do I have this reversed? Local supply? No, it's local demand, remote supply. Right? What have I done wrong here? I don't know why this isn't working. We've got interstellar logistics vessels. It doesn't tell me about routes available. Remote supply, local demand of titanium. It's powered up. It's got full juice. It's got these things. Do I need to provide some logistics drones? Doesn't seem right. Max charging power 60 megawatts. Drone transport range. Vessel transport range infinity. Minimum load of drones 10%. Minimum load of vessels 100%. I feel like I've set this up and it should be working, and it's not, and I'm not exactly sure why. That's a little bit disappointing, but we're at the end of the episode here, so I'm gonna have to call it anyway. When we come back, we will tinker with this and see what I'm doing wrong. We'll also gear up and head back to Alwade 1 to take out the insane 6 bases that are threatening us over there. And we'll probably take a quick peek at what's going on with cubes. I think the answer is very simple. We're not producing yellow cubes. Anyway, that's going to be it for this time. Thanks, as always, for watching, guys. Hope you enjoyed the episode. If you have an idea of why this didn't... what I did wrong here, let me know. Otherwise, I'll try and figure it out on my own. And I'll be recording the next episode within a couple of hours, so I may not have time to catch your comments, but let me know anyway, and you'll get Jossaway Think Tank points for correct answers. We'll start keeping score. We'll see you guys next time. Take care.